Hello class. Today I would like to explain to you how to do the anticipatory guide. You have done this before. This tutorial will of course help you if it was something you did not understand the first time we did it. First, let me explain to you the philosophy behind an anticipatory guide. To anticipate or predict is a key concept in comprehending what you read. This activity asks you to do just that. Predict or anticipate prior to reading. And our goal is, of course, to become better readers, better comprehenders, and once again, better with the material we're assigned to cover in world history or U.S. history, depending on the class that you are taking. To begin the anticipatory guide, start first by labeling your paper as you see on the screen in front of you. Start with a number, then on the next line, write first, then below it second, then below that on the next line, JAC or SFO. Then skip a line. Next, record number 2. Underneath, first, on the next, second, and then JAC or SFO. And then skip a line. I will tell you how many numbers you need for any given anticipatory guide. Continue on until you have met the requirement of the teacher. Once your paper is now set up, I will then begin by reading the question. Once the question is read, you need to record your response. You will respond by either agreeing or disagreeing with the statement. So for instance, today the first statement is, the Renaissance occurred after the Middle Ages. If you agree to that statement, put down agree or A. If you disagree with that statement, select D for disagree. The choice is yours. The only way you can get this wrong is if you choose not to participate. This is a guess. This is an anticipation. This is a prediction. You will do the same for each statement read. Once all statements are read, then I will ask that you open your book to section indicated by the teacher, and then begin to look up these statements. Look up the statements that I have read to you. You will now have a handout in hand, and you must find where these are mentioned in the book. Once you have found the statement you are looking for, then you must check to see if your initial response was correct or incorrect. If your initial response was correct, then simply repeat the answer for the second survey. Now that you have something from the book that supports your first opinion, you must circle SFO for support first opinion, and then, using a page number, tell me what you found in the book and the page number it was found on that proves your first survey response to be correct. For instance, our first question or our first statement was, the Renaissance occurred after the Middle Ages. This statement is historically correct. So, you would find in the book where the information states that the Renaissance comes after the Middle Age, and then write something like this. The statement would read, on page, I found a timeline that showed how the Middle Ages came first. Now you have proven your work and you have supported it with fact linked to a page in your book. Go on to the next one. Do the same for each of the questions or statements that you have surveyed to. When the assignment is done, you will have a first survey, a second survey response, and then you will have supported your first opinion or listed something from the book that would justify a change of your opinion. If you can find your errors before I do, you should end this assignment perfectly, which would give you all the points for this assignment. However, please remember, you must have a survey response for both the first and second survey. You must support your findings with a page number and a statement that proves your material to be correct. That is how you do an anticipatory guide. I hope this tutorial helps. Enjoy, Mr. Ward, History.